Title: Rich or Just Flexing? The Dangerous Trap of Confusing Wealth with What You See. Part 1. What is displayed wealth versus real wealth? One definition: real wealth, what you actually own and control after debts. Example: savings, investments, paid-off assets, car, house. Emergency fund, low debt. Displayed wealth, what you show to others. Example: designer clothes, new iPhone, fancy car, luxury vacations on Instagram. You can look rich but be broke, lots of stuff, no savings, high debt. Look normal but be wealthy, average clothes, solid savings, investments, no debt. The trap: believing that looking rich equals being rich. Two problems. When you confuse appearance with reality, you judge yourself by other people's photos. You spend money to look successful instead of becoming financially stable. You may go into debt trying to impress people who don't pay your bills. 3. Significance: why it matters in the U.S. U.S. culture is heavy on advertising, social media, and status symbols. You're constantly shown influencers with cars, trips, outfits, celebrities flexing massive houses and jewelry, classmates posting new shoes, gadgets, and aesthetic rooms. If you're not careful, you start thinking, they're winning, I'm behind, I need to catch up. This mindset can destroy your money and your self-esteem. For causes: social media. You see the highlight reel, not the bills or the debt. Credit culture. It's easy to use credit cards, buy now pay later, or loans to fund your image. Peer pressure. Wanting to fit in at school, campus, or work. Lack of financial education. No one teaches you what actual wealth looks like on paper. 5. Statistics, U.S. Big picture. You don't need exact numbers for every point, just the idea. Many Americans carry significant credit card debt, often over $5,000 each. Around 35 to 40% of Americans struggle to cover a $400 emergency with cash. Yet, social media is full of people showing new stuff, vacations, and upgrades. This means a lot of people who look rich online may be struggling or deep in debt offline. 6. Effects. You may buy things you can't afford to feel good enough. Real goals, savings, college, starting a business, get delayed. You chase likes and attention instead of financial security. 7. Signs and symptoms you're in the trap. You feel jealous or less than when you see others post their stuff. You buy things mainly because others will see them: shoes, outfits, tech. You care more about brands and labels than about your savings account. You feel embarrassed about not having the right look, even if your bills are paid. Part 2. How social media makes the trap worse. One definition: social media, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, amplifies displayed wealth. People show the best 1% of their life. Trips, parties, luxury items, aesthetic meals. They hide credit card bills, arguments, stress, anxiety, student loans. You see all of their best moments versus all of your worst moments. 2 problems. You compare your real life to their filtered life. You assume they're doing better than you financially just because of visuals. You might feel pressure to post similar things, even if you can't really afford them. 3. Significance, mental and financial health. Constant comparison can lead to anxiety, depression, low self-worth. Financially, it can lead you to overspend, take on debt, ignore your long-term goals. For causes: algorithms push content that gets attention. Flexing, luxury, extreme lifestyles. Influencers sometimes get things for free, rent items for photos, are sponsored to promote products, have debt or financial issues you never see. 5. Effects. You may think, everyone has more than me. I'm failing at life. I need to show something impressive too. You might spend more time imagining rich life than building it, by things you saw in videos, just to feel included. 6. Signs and symptoms. You feel worse about your life after scrolling. You think, I wish I had that, many times per session. You feel the urge to shop or spend right after using social media. 7. Step-by-step solutions, social media edition. Step 1. Unfollow or mute triggers. Remove or mute accounts that constantly make you feel poor, ugly, or behind. Step 2. Add reality and education. Follow some personal finance and realistic lifestyle accounts. Mix flex content with educational content. Step 3. Limit your scroll time. Use built-in limits or set your own daily time cap. Replace some scrolling with reading or watching money/skill content. Step 4. Pause before you copy. When you see something cool, ask, do I really want this? Or do I just want to post this? Wait 24 hours before buying. Part 3. The psychology of flexing. Why it feels good. One definition. Flexing equals showing off what you have to signal status, success, or belonging. Clothes, car, phone, jewelry, vacations, parties. It hits our brain's need for approval, respect, looking successful to others. 2 problems. Flexing can become more important than paying bills on time, saving for emergencies, building real wealth. Flexing can trap you into fake success. You look rich, but your bank account is empty. 3. Significance. In the U.S., where individualism and status are huge, flexing is a quick way to say, look, I made it. But it doesn't show how long you can stay there. It doesn't show what will happen in a crisis. For causes: insecurity, wanting to prove your value; peer pressure, fear of being judged as broke or lame; past experiences, growing up with little, now wanting to enjoy spending; marketing, ads connecting products with identity. You're worth it. 5 effects. You hide your real financial situation from others. You feel a constant need to upgrade and show the next big thing. You become dependent on attention and approval. 6 signs and symptoms. You feel embarrassed wearing older or simpler clothes when friends have designer names. You often buy things mainly for photos. You say, people will think I'm poor if I don't have underscore. 7. Step-by-step solutions, Mindset Edition. Step 1. Redefine rich for yourself. Write what rich means to you without mentioning brands or items. Examples: freedom, peace, ability to help family, choosing my schedule. Step 2. Separate identity from items. Remind yourself, my value equals my character, skills, kindness, effort, not my shoes or phone. Step 3. Practice small, unflexed moments. Wear something simple around friends and notice that you survive. Show up without posting. Step 4. Work on inner wins. Build skills. Improve grades. Create art or projects. These create a stronger confidence than any purchase. Part 4. The real cost of flexing. Dollars and debt. One definition. This is about the money math. Extra spending plus credit cards, plus buy now pay later plus interest, equals expensive flexing that keeps you broke. 2 problems. You spend money on name brands versus quality, new versus needed, status versus substance. You might swipe a card or use Klarna/Afterpay for clothes, shoes, parties, trips. Tell yourself, it's just $20 a month. But do that many times. 3. Significance, U.S. Example: a $200 pair of shoes bought on credit at 20% interest, paid off slowly, can cost far more than $200. Monthly payments pile up. $20 here, $30 there, $50 somewhere else. Suddenly, hundreds of dollars per month are locked in. For causes: not understanding, interest, minimum payments, total cost over time. Believing, if I can afford the monthly payment, I can afford it. 5 effects. Less room in your budget for emergencies, savings, opportunities, classes, travel, moving, business ideas. You work for your stuff instead of your stuff working for you. 6 signs and symptoms. Multiple small automatic payments leave your account each month. You don't know the full total of your debts. You're scared to add up all your monthly obligations. 7. Step-by-step solutions, Money Edition. Step 1. List your flex costs. Write down all clothes/tech/party/travel purchases made on credit in last 3 to 6 months. The total amount and monthly payments. Step 2. Calculate the real price for each amount borrowed. Interest rate APR. How long it will take to pay off at current payment. Many bank/card apps show this. Use online calculators if needed. Step 3. Pause new flex purchases. Take a 30-day, no new flex buys challenge. Essentials only. No status spending. Step 4. Attack one debt at a time. Choose one balance, smallest or highest interest. Pay extra on that one until it's gone. Then move that payment to the next. Step 5. Replace flex reward with savings reward. Each time you don't buy a flex item, move some money into Freedom Fund, Emergency Fund, Future Wealth. Part 5. What real wealth actually looks like. One definition. Real wealth is having options and safety, not just things. Being able to handle problems without panic. Having time and money to do what matters to you. 2 components of real wealth. Emergency fund. Cash set aside for unexpected but necessary expenses. Low or manageable debt, especially little or no high-interest credit card debt. Assets. Savings. Investments, retirement accounts, index funds, maybe real estate. Skills that can earn income. Cash flow. Spending less than you earn, consistently. Freedom and peace. Not worrying about every small bill. Having choices about work and life. 3. Significance. Real wealth means a medical bill is annoying, not life-destroying. A car problem is a setback, not a disaster. You can say no to bad jobs, toxic people, or scams. 4 causes of real wealth. Living slightly below your means, not at or above them. Planning money moves, budget, save, invest, protect. Avoiding the trap of needing to impress others. 5 effects. More calm, more control, more chances to take smart risks, moving, studying, starting a project. 6 signs and symptoms you're building real wealth. You have some savings, even if small. Your debt is shrinking, not growing. You make spending choices based on your goals, not just what others will think. You feel slowly more confident about money. 7. Step by step. Start looking wealthy on paper. Step 1. Know your numbers. Savings, $_____. Debts, $_____ total. Monthly expenses, $_____. Step 2. Set 3 starter goals. Example, save $300 to $500 emergency fund. Pay off one high-interest card. Start putting $20 to $50 per month into a retirement/investment account when possible. Step 3. Track progress monthly. Once a month, right? Savings now. Debts now. One positive money change you made. Part 6. How to stop chasing the look and start building the life. One definition. Shifting from, how can I look rich? 2. How can I be secure and free? 2. Problems if you don't shift. Decades spent working to pay for old flexes. Lifetime of comparing yourself to others. Little to nothing left for real goals. 3. Significance for your future self. Imagine, at 30, still paying for old stuff you bought at 20, or having a solid base of savings and investments. At 40, still flexing for approval, or able to support a family, travel, or choose work you enjoy. Your choices now push you toward one of these paths. 4 causes of staying stuck. Thinking long-term is boring. Being surrounded by people who only care about looks. Not seeing examples of quiet, real wealth. 5 effects of changing course. You may look less impressive in the short term, but you gain respect from people who matter. Peace of mind. Options in life. 6 signs you're changing. You feel proud of your savings account, not just your outfits. You say no more often to things that don't fit your plan. You respect people for their character and kindness, not their car. 7. Step by step. Redefine your own version of success. Step 1. Write a rich life list. Without naming brands or specific items, list what a rich life means to you. Examples: not stressing over rent, being able to help parents or siblings, traveling once a year, having time for hobbies, leaving a job that crushes your soul. Step 2. Pick one priority. Maybe it's no more credit card debt, $500 emergency fund, investing $25 per month. Step 3. Create a flex filter. Before buying something to impress, ask, does this help my rich life list or just my image? If it's just image, delay, or downgrade. Step 4. Find better role models. Follow and learn from people who talk openly about money. Show balanced, realistic lives. Focus on value, not just luxury. Part 7. Final lessons. Rich or just flexing. 1 core lessons. Displayed wealth and real wealth are not the same. You can look rich and be broke. You can look average and be quietly wealthy. Social media shows flex, not financial statements. Don't base your worth or spending on curated posts. Flexing has a price. Extra spending and debt now equals less freedom later. Real wealth is about freedom, safety, and options. Not labels, not likes, not views. You don't have to reject all nice things. You just choose when and why you buy them. After saving. After paying yourself first. After considering your goals. 2 questions to ask yourself. When I see someone flex online, do I feel inspired to build real wealth? Or feel pressured to copy them? Do I want to impress strangers today? Or take care of myself and my family tomorrow? If I lost my main income source next month, how many days/weeks could I survive? 3. 1-week action challenge. Day 1. Write down what real wealth means to you. No brands. Day 2. List your flex purchases from last month. Clothes, tech, food, etc. Day 3. Start a savings jar or account and put in $5 to $20. Day 4. Unfollow or mute 5 accounts that push you to compare and overspend. Day 5. Learn 1 basic money skill, budgeting, interest, index funds. Day 6. Say no to 1 flex you would normally say yes to, and send that money to savings. Day 7. Review how you feel. A little more in control? A little more proud? You don't need to be rich to stop flexing. You need to stop flexing to start building real wealth. Every quiet, smart choice you make now adds up to more freedom, more peace, and a life that looks good from the inside out, not just on camera.